Sometimes just having to get out the flour tins and the baking soda and the baking powder, it's easier to have a mix ready. But this is a ready mix that we have, which is a whole wheat flour. This recipe is in the book that we prepared for you too, in your How to Cook book. So it's a homemade muffin mix all ready to go. So we've decided we make some more muffins. We'll just show you how I can finish them up. I need, out of this mix then, I need 2 cups of mix. And in here we have the skim milk powder, we have the baking powder, it has to be, and the all the other ingredients, the bran, the whole wheat flour that's in here. And there are variations in your recipe. Sometimes you can use rolled oats and other things, but your whole mix will be like that. This is the disadvantage of having a mix. So 2 cups of mix. Now, that part of it's all done. This is where the quickness comes in. The rest of it I just have to finish. So I have 2/3 of a cup of water because the milk is already in there, and 1/3 of a cup of oil, and I'll just use the same cup. This is good management, you know. Use your same utensils over again when you can, because 2/3 and 1/3 make a cup, and that's what I have. 2/3 of water and 1/3 of our liquid oil. And into that we whip our egg. We grab the beater, beat it all up. Now, let's do something with them though. I had some frozen blueberries in the freezer, some maybe that we picked last summer when we were up around the northern Ontario and picked some blueberries. Tucked them in my freezer for just times like this. Let's make blueberry muffins. I'll put them in though with the dry ingredients. And just mix them around. Now our procedure is exactly the same, the muffin method. Make a hole. And mix. One thing I like to do with this muffin mix though is let it sit just for a tiny little bit before we spoon it in, because the flour will absorb a little bit. So I won't be in too big a hurry. See, that batter looks a little different than the bran, doesn't it? They'll all look different, and that's why you want to follow your recipes. Get to know the size of your muffin tins, get to know the way you measure, and you'll soon get to recognize whether recipes are good recipes, whether they're going to work for you or not. Spoon it into the muffin tins. I may be short. I've got one left over, so I don't want to burn it, so I'm going to put a little bit of water in it. And take it to the oven, same temperature, 375 for 12 to 15 minutes. Pop it in. And while we're here, we'll have a look at the bran. Whoops. I don't know whether you saw that or not, but when I touched the top, my finger went right down with an indent and it didn't pop back. So they certainly weren't ready to come out. Besides that, the bell hasn't rung yet. I'm going to set the bell then for a little bit longer because I know that they won't be ready. So we'll set it for about 5 minutes. When you are given a range of times, always start out at the shortest time first and check. Then put it on for more time if necessary.